What's going on, guys? It is your motivation guy. That's right, your friend, the one and only Keith Allen. Feeling kind of red today, but you know what? I'm so excited for this video. Today we're gonna be talking about the true story of Symfuhny and how he really went from an average kid to being one of the biggest names in Fortnite. This can happen to you. You know, if you can just continually just go forward, be inspired today, be encouraged today, don't give up, don't surrender, and maybe one day we're gonna be talking about you. All right, guys, it's about that time. Ladies and gentlemen around the world, it's time to scream this out. It's time to sit back, come on, relax, and grab some of my favorite candy. Smokey, come here. Come on, Smokey, come on. Come here, Smokey, come on. We gotta say it together. It's that Bunch Crunch. You better not eat my Bunch Crunch. And let's get this going. He just kissed me in my mouth again.
Almost every gamer has a dream or thought about pursuing a career as a professional gaming athlete. You know, being the best in a video game and being paid to compete at a high level would be ideal for anyone who thinks they're the best in the world. But for Symfuhny, it was different. You know, he just didn't think he was the best, he knew he was one of the best. Very few people can make it to this point, as it is an uphill battle and requires hard work, dedication, and, you know, a little bit of luck. Even fewer can become a professional player and still be successful as a content creator at the same time, as it requires long hours to constantly do both. Mason Symfuhny has managed to play at a professional level of Fortnite since the game's launch and has consistently been one of the best players in the game. Very recently, he has started exploring other options besides Fortnite content, such as vlogging and IRL content. So his talents don't only limit him to video games. He definitely has the capability to expand into other things. Fans will continue to see him dominate the competition in the iconic Battle Royale, but can also expect more diverse content coming from the loud and exciting streamer in the future. Before we dive into this amazing story, make sure to head on over to ProGuides.com for tips and tricks on how you could become one of the best Fortnite players in the world. After a few lessons from our professional players, you're going to be building out Symfuhny in no time. Symfuhny is best known for his incredible Fortnite skills.
And it broke the game, dog. That's some You see that? Bro, I edited too fast and it broke the game.
But a lot of people do not know that his gaming career started a long time before he cranked his first 90. You know, like many others, Symfuhny started playing video games when his grandparents got him an Xbox 360 for Christmas, which started his gaming addiction and his desire to be the best. He started off, as most young players do, with games such as Call of Duty and Halo. Symfuhny eventually made the jump to PC, where he played a number of different games, but eventually found one of his first obsessions, Minecraft. The young player immediately dove into the factions minigame in Minecraft and excelled at the PvP game mode, and started making a name for himself. Symfuhny actually played on the old Optic Gaming Minecraft server, where he won several events and challenges. He even competed in an event that was shoutcasted by Optic Hex and Big Timer. Symfuhny streamed his Minecraft to prove to other players that he was actually good and not cheating because his PvP skills were constantly being questioned. He proved that he was in fact the best in the server and did not need assistance. No way! Symfuhny did not stream for years after his and only comeback when he started to grind H1Z1.
Let's go, baby!
It was around this time that Symfuhny decided he wanted to be a content creator, and where he saw a huge uptick in followers and success for sure. He was already climbing the leaderboards when one of his Minecraft friends recommended streaming to see where it could take him. Symfuhny started off with a small number of viewers tuning in to watch him dominate the competition. With his impressive skills and entertaining personality, slowly built a sizable audience who tuned in every day.
One under the bridge.
Symfuhny absolutely dominated enemies in H1Z1 with incredible gun skill and game sense. He constantly finished high kill games while constantly entertaining his viewers. He played the game in its peak, but realized that the game was not going to stay at the top forever. By the end of H1Z1's lifetime, Symfuhny had almost 57,000 followers on Twitch and was averaging 500 to 1,000 viewers each stream, which was actually a huge achievement back then. He noticed that H1Z1 was declining as a game and realized he needed to make a jump in order to stay successful. He played other games such as Arma 3, which was fun, but nothing brought in the same numbers or level of competition that he experienced in H1. Symfuhny started playing a new Battle Royale game at the end of his stream to test out new options for the eventual downfall of H1, and did not realize it would be the game that would fully launch his entire career. The game he was playing was Fortnite, and it was about to take over the entire gaming world. The rise of Symfuhny in Fortnite. Fortnite exploded in popularity almost as soon as the game launched, with millions of players trying the game within the first few weeks. A lot of H1Z1 and PUBG players made the jump to the new game to see if their skills could just transfer over and if they could still be the best. Symfuhny played with other popular H1Z1 streamers such as Ninja and Tfue, who were also steadily growing in the Battle Royale community. Symfuhny had, little issues keeping up with their high skill level and proved that he was also one of the best players in the game.
Let's go.
But then this happened, and this would launch Symfuhny into superstardom.
No, dude.
Symfuhny came across one of Fortnite's most notorious players, Tfue. The battle didn't last long, with Symfuhny pummeling Tfue with traps. After this, Symfuhny's views started to skyrocket. Tfue was one of the biggest names of Fortnite and was a huge factor in helping Symfuhny grow in popularity. The two enjoyed playing together and have a chemistry that is entertaining and devastating for enemy players. Ninja obviously went on to become one, if not the biggest gaming personalities in the world, who was almost synonymous with Fortnite. It was also around that time when the Fortnite community recognized Symfuhny as one of the fastest editors in the game. At that time, he was pulling off incredible edits that most players could not even comprehend. His editing clips started to get a lot of attention on other Fortnite channels, which made him even more popular than before. At this point in Fortnite's lifetime, a slight understanding of the building mechanics was enough to be the best in any lobby. Most players were still learning the ropes, while Symfuhny was already a master at this craft. Symfuhny has played Fortnite competitively since the start of the game and managed to place 6th and 7th at the 2nd and 3rd Pro-Am events. He has competed in numerous skirmish events and tournaments since those events and has established himself as one of the best players in the game. His dedication to the game has been noticed by Epic Games, who even sent a holiday package as a sign of appreciation. At this point, Symfuhny was one of the top 5 players who were not a part of an organization, which led to a lot of people taking interest into this rising star. Symfuhny eventually joined NRG and announced it in a very unique fashion with a Fortnite reveal. He had waited an incredibly long time to actually join an org, and his announcement was hyped by fans, exciting for him to finally reveal which one he would decide to join. Symfuhny joined other big names such as King Richard, Mr. Savage, Zate on the NRG Fortnite team. During this peak, Symfuhny was playing Fortnite for 10 to 15 hours a day and constantly grinding to stay at the top of his game to prove that he had what it took to hang with the big boys. During this time, Symfuhny was also making strides as a content creator. He played constantly with Tfue, and together they made lots of entertaining content for fans and high-quality gameplay. Tfue even introduced Symfuhny to his girlfriend, Brooke AB, in a game of Fortnite. The two would quickly start dating, which led to a huge amount of content that fans and both streamers loved.
Oh, what the Yo! Oh, hell no!
Since becoming official, Symfuhny has created numerous videos and clips of their interactions while also streaming and playing various games, which have done consistently well across his channels. Symfuhny has also played with almost every big name in Fortnite over the past few years and easily collaborates and wins with whoever he plays with.
You're dead now.
Hey, easy clap.
Easy clap, dude! Throughout this time, Symfuhny also continued to compete in Fortnite events such as the Victory Royale, NA East in December of last year, but has recently started to focus on other content besides Fortnite. A combination of fatigue and, game changes has led him to not enjoy the game as much as he used to. Other content besides Fortnite, most professional players have publicly expressed their concerns on playing Fortnite, including Symfuhny. Playing any game nonstop can start to take a toll on you, no matter what. But adding other influences like fans and having to keep people entertained can lead to a faster burnout. Recently, Symfuhny has had a hard time enjoying Fortnite due to changes to the game and other players, just ruining his experience. Stream snipers are a major problem for him, and in every match he encounters, players trying to kill him and ruin his stream is a little bit too much.
I feel like one thing, especially stream snipers, oh my. If you stream that game, it's literally just stream snipers nonstop. That's one problem. It makes it really unenjoyable. Like even yesterday I was trying to play Arena. Every single game I just get stream sniped, and so that makes it really hard to play and enjoy, for sure.
His editing skills are also not as unique as they once were, and almost every player can edit and build at a high level. A high level of editing and building is a basic skill needed to reach the higher levels of competition these days. And most casual players are even pulling off insane builds and edits that make Symfuhny's old clips look easy. Playing the same game every day also has started to take a toll on the dedicated streamer who seems happy to expand into more types of content he enjoys creating.
But I don't know. Like I think it's a really good game, but I feel like I don't know. It's been 2-3 years. I feel like when you play the same game over and over and over again every single day,
He even made a return to Minecraft, and he started to throw the game into the mix while streaming, which was well received by his fanbase. He also has been grinding Call of Duty, Warzone, which is a new and popular battle royale, and has maintained a large audience while playing the new game. Recently, Symfuhny has stepped into the IRL environment with vlogs, being interviewed for podcasts, and creating content with NRG. He has even made appearances in vlogs from Nadeshot and Courage JD. He has also slowly become more comfortable with creating content outside of a video game and will likely continue to make a diverse array of content in the future. So Symfuhny has already proven that his popularity is not directly tied to a single game and that he can keep up with an audience entertained with almost any game he decides to play. He has created consistent content across several titles and will likely continue to do so going forward. He has stated he plans to continue grinding Fortnite and maintaining his presence as a strong player, but has no false hopes of the game lasting forever. His streaming numbers have slightly gone down over the past year, but the Fortnite viewership has also decreased, so a drop is expected. He is starting to see a slight increase in followers and viewers. However, hope is not lost for Symfuhny. Symfuhny still posts and streams Fortnite content, and he's likely going to continue to compete for the foreseeable future. Fans will also continue to see a variety of content, which makes it safe to say the once dominant building editor is not going anywhere anytime soon. All right, guys, once again, this is your motivation guy. That's right, your friend, the one and only Keith Allen. Thank you guys so much for watching, and make sure to head over to ProGuides.com for more tips and tricks on how to become a better Fortnite player. All right, guys, we'll see you soon.